Hey guys, it's Lance, and I want to thank you for being here. And in this video, I'm doing what I'm calling a dark geode pour. And I'm going to apologize a little bit for the quality of this video. It looks a little bit weird, like I have disco lights going on, and it's a little bit grainy because midway through filming, somehow it flipped into slow motion. And so the video was a little bit weird when I downloaded it and then tried to speed it up. So I apologize for that, but I still thought it was a pretty cool pour, so I didn't want to just kind of, delete the footage. I thought it was worthwhile seeing. And what I'm doing here is my base black paint is just Artist Loft soft body black with a good amount of Floetrol, and the colors were also mixed the same way. The gold was probably mixed 50-50 Floetrol to the DeCaro Art Extreme Sheen Gold, 24 karat gold, and I had some colors in here that were also mixed. I used two Colourarte colors, PrizmPour, that were mixed with Liquitex pouring medium only, and then I also use in the end of this video, which you'll have to stick around to see, another color from Colourarte, another PrizmPour color that was mixed with Floetrol, and it creates some pretty interesting effects, and I get some geode-like, rock interior layered looking geode-like patterns from the pour. So I thought it was interesting to see. And I'm going to do something I think Halloween themed coming up not too long from now, and this is a technique that really lends itself to that because it gives some pretty cool, almost almost like Maleficent vibes in the end. So anyways, I'll let you watch a little bit, and I'll explain a little bit more about things later. And be sure and watch till the end of this video because I'll also show you another pour that I'm doing, because I know I have promised to show you an embellishing technique that I'm working on, and then I'm going to do a collaboration video with Tiffany Remine, and that is still coming up. But we wanted to get it right, and it's an easy kind of way to do an embellishing technique that I think people will find kind of fun and kind of more user-friendly. So anyways, that's a little bit about that, but watch to the end and I'll show you another video of a pour that I do that turned out really beautiful, and it's going to be one that I'm also going to use that technique. So yeah, be sure to stick around to watch that, and I'll just let you watch this a little bit more, and I'll talk to you a little bit more later.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what.
Now, as you can see, while I'm tilting it around, I'm getting that cool kind of geode looking pattern, that circular pattern that the 24 karat gold is creating a lot, which I knew it would. I actually got the idea for my recipe from Pouring From Your Heart. I watched her video. She wasn't trying to do what I'm trying to do with this, but I watched a video and she was trying to get pearls, and I was not trying to get pearls here. By the way, I wanted to do a dirty cup with it, kind of mix that dirty cup around. You saw me move the stick through it, and then see what kind of cool maybe geode-like patterns I could get from the paints and what they would do together. And the reactive quality, I'm loving what that gold is doing, and it's really pretty neat. I love kind of the cell structure that the gold is starting to like show, and that violet color. I'm gonna leave the PrizmPour colors that I used in the description box, because right off the top of my head I can't remember the name and I don't want to screw that up. But I loved how vibrant that violet was, and how the turquoise kind of was showing through too. It gets really vibrant as well. And I will show you in the end, you got to stick around, I'll show you in the end kind of what I used to create even more reactive qualities for this geode pattern. But yeah, I think it turns out pretty cool. And I also wanted to mention, I'm on the acrylic crazy train. I love being on the crazy train, and I'm happy to be the caboose again this evening. And our leader is Cy Frost with the Joy of Pouring. After him is Darren with Venom Fluid Art, followed by Christy with Creations by Christy, and Sheldon of Shellrock Art, and Britta Clayton of Britta Clayton Design. And if you miss any of the videos this evening, I always have them in my description box. Please go back and watch those. Check everybody's videos out. And yeah, I'm gonna continue on. Sorry again for the disco light action of how this video downloaded, but I really thought this is pretty cool the way it is, but for me it was kind of missing something. So I'll show you in just a second what I do to get that little bit more dendrite kind of reactive looking layers for this design.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive.
Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, please ring the bell so you'll be alerted when I upload new content. Give me a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying this video or finding it entertaining or informative, and please leave me a comment.
Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
Now, I am letting it kind of sit and develop to see kind of how that the 24 karat gold bands and things expand. And so I kind of wanted to sit, let this develop, let things kind of change as they do. And then, as you'll see in just a little bit, I do something a little different with an Fire and Ice Interference Red that I had mixed up in a bottle from another pour. And I'm going to show you in just a second how that creates more of the kind of geode, cool looking layer qualities that I wanted to get in this type of pour.
'Cause I find my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'Cause I found my way.
Now you can see I have used these lines of my Fire and Ice Interference PrizmPour, and it was mixed in a bottle with some Floetrol, believe it or not, and this is the kind of reaction that I'm getting with it, and it's beautiful. I love what it does and the dendrite kind of action that I'm getting, and now it's giving me that more of that geode look, but also kind of cloudy in places, which I really loved. And if you can see, if you see the light shining, and I think you'll see it better in the next set of flyover. I think I didn't have my light on here, but you can see that beautiful turquoise in there too that's given a lot of shimmer. And the interference red, though, really, you start to see glimmers of it here and there. And like I said, in the next little clip, you'll see that as well. But yeah, it's really cool. Like I really like this type of pour and using these different paints and different consistencies together to get this kind of geode, kind of interior rock look. And there you can see that beautiful interference red. How cool that is, kind of contrasted with the blues. And this is another painting that will be coming up, and so this is something to look forward to. It's a straight pour. It's a wrecked straight pour that I have coming up, and I think it turned out really beautiful. And it's also going to be part of the embellishing technique that I'm working on with a collaboration with Tiffany Romine on, and that will be coming up soon, so keep your eyes peeled. I promise it'll be coming out very soon. This is just a sneak peek at another piece that I'll also be using that technique on, just to kind of give you a little teaser of what's coming up in the near future. And as always, I want to thank you for hanging out with me, and please tune in again soon for some more fun pouring together.